So when it comes to metadata, another location where you could use the keyword list that you had created earlier and to optimize your video's performance within search is tags. So this is another location where you can let YouTube know what your video is about and how to categorize your video. And this one would be second most important to titles, as descriptions are not that relevant, but they're also a great place to use your keywords. And what they use tags for is as well in order to come up with related videos. You play a video, you're going to see here on the right hand side it's got related videos. So if I am doing some branding on my channel, I want to include my branding as one of the keywords. And again, the best practice, as before with the title tags, is to include your most important information first. So your most optimized, most summarized, important keywords that would best describe the content of your video should be first. And then additionally you could include other keywords. So when it comes to the title tags, you could create unique tags that talk about the most important video topics. If you've got characters, if you've got information, actions that are happening, you would be able to include those as well within your video. So another thing to use within your tags is to use your standard tagging information across all your videos in order to tie videos together. So if I had been creating a bunch of top 10 type videos, I want to include top 10, my channel name, in order to tie those together and have them come up within the suggested results as well for YouTube. So another way to add those in is if you go to your channel, you can go to your upload defaults, and here you can enter in default tags, and these tags will always show up within your videos. Just going to go back out to that video and go back out to the edit. So there's a lot of different uses, and also they do have suggested tags. So these are tags that YouTube has picked up from your video. So whether it's from your script in your video, the wording that you're using in your video, if they've picked it up from there, if they've picked it up from your title tag or description and analyzed it and come up with some suggested tags. So sometimes these may or may not be relevant to your video. If they're not relevant, I would leave them out. If they are relevant, such as top, such as YouTube, such as best, those are all very relevant terms for the video that I created. So I'm going to include those. So always include a mix of general as well as video specific tags. So these ones would be some general tags, and I'm just going to include some more specific ones now that are about the channel or about the video. When it comes to the number of tags that you should put down here, there is actually a character limit down here, so you don't want to overstuff it as well, and you only need to really use enough tags to accurately describe what's within that video. And it's always a good idea to leave a few open tags that you can add in later on when new trends emerge, or when you realize that some wording might be more relevant than others. You can pick that up when you go in your analytics of your video. After your video has been running for a while, you can go to your analytics and you can see the actual terms and keywords that users are searching for to view your video and how they're coming in. And you can use those keywords as well to even better optimize your video for that wording. So take a look at what you have here in your title and include those words within your description. And you can also include longer tail ones as well. Included a few longer tail keywords that I did get from search when I went over to the search and typed in how much can you make on YouTube. I found that some of these were the related terms. So I've included those as well. And there's an additional tool that I like to use to kind of do some sorting of keywords. Sometimes you have lists, and if you have a list like this, and when you post that into YouTube, you're just going to get all of this as one keyword. So what I want to do is I want to split the input by line, I want to output as comma, and I want to just do a random output. So this website here, discoveryvip.com, article, word list sorting SEO resource tool. This will allow you to quickly and easily make a comma separated list, as well as you can bring it back to a new line list and pipe list, colon. You could enter in your custom field that you want to delimit those lists. So I'm going to enter all of these in as well as keywords. And then that's going to be it for the keywords that I'm entering in for this video. And I'm going to run the video, and I'm going to monitor it within the analytics. So I check back usually on my videos every few weeks on particular videos, and I check how they're doing within search. And if I do see that they are doing well, then usually I do very minor adjustments, if anything, on the channels. If they're not doing so well or not as well as I expected, I will make some adjustments to the keywords, to the description, and the titles. So again, it's important when you are setting the title, the description, and tags. A lot of times people will see these when they upload a video and they say, okay, well, this is what YouTube will base their searches on. And that's not entirely true. That YouTube does use a whole bunch of other metrics in order to determine who shows up first on search. But it is important to optimize these for the content of your videos. Also more from a user interaction point of view, as opposed to just what YouTube is thinking and looking at when they're looking at these tags and this metadata.